Sunday, December 1st. This is Mason Brown's Week in Review. Our top story: Nigerian police smashed 240,000 beer bottles in a strict display of Islamic law. This was the largest party foul in recorded history. As a result of the epic beer wastage, the Nigerian Sharia police have officially been uninvited from the Theta Chi fraternity's winter formal. A widely spread story about a drunk eaten by a python in India turned out to be a hoax. According to one fact-checker, frankly, I found it hard to swallow. But according to the Fox News fact-checker, for the love of God, cut that snake open! There's a man in there! Why, Obama, why? At least 8 people are dead after a police helicopter crashed into a pub in Glasgow, Scotland. Many patrons have been trapped inside, and the ones near the beer taps are refusing to leave. The NYPD are searching for 2 women who were filmed twerking on the railroad as they shook their cabooses on an active New York City subway track. The women easily could have been electrocuted by the 600-volt third rail or hit by a train. Of course, the worst possible scenario is that they could survive and be allowed to breathe. Kanye West compared his relationship with Kim Kardashian to Romeo and Juliet. America is hoping for the double suicide. Kim Kardashian's Christmas special aired on Sunday. It featured revealing, previously unseen home video. A Kardashian home video is usually nothing if not revealing. The majority of very young children in California eat fast food at least once a week. The majority of very young children in Somalia eat food at least once a week. A European morning after pill has been deemed ineffective for women who weigh over 176 pounds. Fortunately, most of those fatties don't need it, said one heartless pharmacist. Middle Eastern air carriers are growing rapidly as they expand their purchase of ever larger aircraft. Of course, what could go wrong with more Middle Easterners in the air? Tongue-controlled wheelchairs are proving effective for quadriplegic patients, both for locomotion and getting dates. Yeah. According to Forbes magazine, Norway is the happiest country on earth. According to Henrik Ibsen, they're wrong. Norway's Minister of Finance, Siv Jensen, noted that after oil, Norway's primary exports are wool sweaters and despair. Still, Forbes defended its research, stating, living in Norway has got to be a party, just look at how much they drink. The Forbes study called Chad the saddest country in the world, to which Norway's former Prime Minister Jens Stoltenberg replied, we live half of every year in total darkness and icy cold. A death zone like Chad is a paradise to us. Our hearts are too frozen even to know what it's like to feel any emotion. Speeches like that may be why he's the ex-Prime Minister. The men's health phenomenon known as Movember has come to an end. Now, if you still have a mustache, you're either an insufferable hipster or you played third base for the Philadelphia Phillies. Indeed, according to a recent poll of people who aren't idiots, the only people who should be allowed to wear mustaches are Belgian detectives and gay bikers. Also, if you're planning on tying a woman to a train tracks, facial foliage is permitted. But really, should you be tying a woman to a train track? The answer is no. And finally, a washed-up sperm whale caused some trouble in the Faroe Islands when a biologist, Bjarni Mikkelsen, tried to cut up its carcass. There she blows! The cause of death? Local townsfolk refused the whale's dying plea for them to, quote, pull my flipper. Now that's a job that takes guts. This video was released just in time for Christmas. The footage constitutes the finale of Free Willy, the director's cut. Phew! When they were talking about a washed-up sperm whale, I thought they were talking about me, said Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. And that's the Week in Review.